Good morning, everybody, and I'm happy to report that I now have 5 petal flowers. They're still a little wonky, they're still a little off. Not all the petals are quite equal, but I am just so thrilled that I was able to accomplish this goal. This is the kind of paper that I'm using. And it is straight out of a magazine. So I'm going to cut a couple of flowers, and I'm going to show a couple of flowers that that I've made for Betsy Doodle's wish. The reason that I was starting to do this is that I was watching Shannon Green's videos on the cutting out of 5 petal flowers, and her flowers of course are perfect, and mine were very wonky with with one petal that was stunted. It was either too small or it had a flat edge like this, with all the rest of the petals just fine. So I put out a video yesterday morning. First I put out, since I got my brand new tripod from Goodwill, and asking for help and saying that I might even have to make a 911 call to Shannon Green. So Dee of Betsy Doodle fame came on and gave me help to make flowers of the 5 petal nature for me to send to her so that I could grant her wish. So this is how they're turning out now that I have been able to fix how I was cutting them out. What you saw me do just then was a little different than the original instructions. Even the diagrams in the original website that was mentioned did not suggest that you cut them out when they are open. So the cutting off of the extra is what I was doing, and then I would open it and I would have this petal that was too short. So Betsy Doodle suggested that I cut them out open, like that, with the fold open. And then I could fold it, well, refold it, and go back to hold the fold and cut out the petal. So I have made a lot of magazine flowers, and to practice, most of them looked something like this, with this little stunted growth petal. Some of them looked like this, which isn't bad, but you see that little petal there wasn't quite right. And now I'm able to make them with all the petals relatively the same. So that's pretty cool, and I am making some paper flowers. I am in the process of making some paper flowers of many different varieties for Betsy Doodle, and she is just the sweetest person to give the award of Crafter of the Week every week for different people. I have these different flowers that I've made for her so far. This is probably my favorite. I used glitter glue on this one. I'm in the process of making some more. And when I looked in her room, I saw that the things on her line, she has something that she puts out every so often about what's on the line. And a lot of times it's because she needs to dry things off. So I was looking in the back of what's on the line, and it appeared that she really loves the pastel colored flowers that are and colors that are similar to this one. So I'm gonna do my best for her to make the colors that she likes. And I have made a few other things, other flower type items for her. This is a little paper clip flower with the glitter glue center. I was considering to make it double-sided so that on the other side it would have a flower as well and look more like a finished project. But then I clipped it on something, and I saw that the only side you would see would be the side that goes out one way. So then these are some dandelions that I have done before, a couple of them. And you know, I'm just trying to make a few paper flowers for Dee. This is a little easy one. Then we have a rolled rose that can be made with paper, tissue paper. And this is a page from a songbook. I have a lot of songbooks called Lo How a Rose Ere Blooming, and it's from a church songbook. So I thought that would be so nice if I put that on a piece of, mounted that on a piece of paper and put a little rolled rose. I'd like to give her a rolled Royce, but I'd like to have a rolled Royce too. So a little bit of rolling up a rose here, and I'll have to work on that a little while. So a few things for Dee, and then I need to get it off into the mail after I get her ATC card made. A couple of ATC cards made for her. So that's it for this morning. Thank you.